Ladies and gentlemen, I am coming to you right now, not through these words, but from within yourself. I am not speaking to you right now. Everything I am saying right now is not from me. It's coming from you. You prove to me every day, and even now, that what I am saying is already true. Everything leaving my mouth, the words that I am speaking, as soon as they touch your ears, they become your own. What I am about to say, you already know. Any implication or inspiration that you think I am giving you, it just comes from within. Countless times throughout our short history, we have been on the brink of destruction. Yet in the instance of pure necessity, when humanity faced the potential for total annihilation, we overcame and acted to ensure self-preservation. Every day all across the globe, with every realized presence of war, pestilence, famine, and death that exists, is evidence that we are making a difference. Each one of us has unlimited potential. With every conflict going on as we speak, there are people working to end it. With every disease that exists, there are people working to cure it. Even now, as my 2-year-old daughter cries out for attention, fighting against sleep in the midday, so are we all, crying out for each other. Inside all of us is the desire to accomplish the impossible, because you already know you can. Inside all of us is an instinct to survive. More than that, inside of every one of us, at one point, is the desire to make a difference, to save the world. If it wasn't inside of us, we wouldn't be here right now. Our people would have vanished from its face long ago. But we have adapted, and we continue to adapt and evolve. I can go back to the beginning of humanity and acknowledge that at the earliest introduction of humanity, to this terrestrial vessel, instantaneously so, we recognize human suffering is present. On the other side of that mirror, as we look back at our early selves, is evidence of our perseverance and ability to overcome it. However it happens, no matter what your beliefs are about God or intelligent life, together we have not just persevered, we thrive. We have achieved the unthinkable each day we wake up. Every child born, every conflict resolved, every scientific discovery, every medical breakthrough, we push forward. Every aspect of your life that you have experienced, you currently perceive to be a hardship, is testament to yours and your fellow man's ability to succeed in the most important goal of humanity, proliferation. Ever acknowledge the fact that everyone has a story? Ever wonder why that is? It's because we are all going on the same journey, life. Every one of us is passing through time and space simultaneously on one vessel, right now, together. No matter how or when we were born, for now we will all one day die. We are all just variations of the same living thing, breathing and thriving. We all have the same lust for life, or we wouldn't be here, reading this right now. Whether you have put your faith in God and practice a religion, or put your faith in science and medicine, on both sides of the spectrum, you are not traveling in two different directions, but parallel. Both sides of the line are leading us towards the same thing, happiness. You're wondering right now, what's the point in this? So what? Where do you think this is heading? I already know where it's going. You already know where this is headed. We have shared the same experiences, at the exact same time in the very same place. We are all dealing with it together, whether you saw it before now or not. You are not alone. Your search is over. The world doesn't have to come to an end in your lifetime. It's 2013. Iran, North Korea, they have not launched weapons of mass destruction. They know it would mean their inevitable annihilation. They are just as scared as you are. They are doing the same thing the Second Amendment is promoting. And every time you try and take something away from them, their argument gets stronger. And the disarmament argument gets stronger. And we already know where that is going. It's been happening for thousands of years. Just because that's the way it is, and that's the way it's always been, does not mean that's the way it's always going to be. That way is going to get everyone killed. There will just be another school shooting, another mass murderer, and another terrorist attack. They have nukes because we became their neighbor, built our house, put up a fence, let the dogs loose in the yard, and said, this house is protected by nuclear weapons. Stop acting like you're not after the same thing they are. Stop denying your own strength to accomplish the unthinkable. Open your mind and your heart to your own limitless potential, and you will prove to yourself and the world that together we can change. Obama accomplished it when he became the president. Mitt Romney accomplished it when he saved the Olympics. Arnold Schwarzenegger accomplished it when he moved to America and became the governor. Einstein accomplished it. Even the heroes at Sandy Hook, even today in California, even Putin in Russia today, he proved it when he said he wasn't going to stop orphan children in Russia from coming to America to find homes. If the supreme leader of North Korea didn't believe that this was so, if he didn't want the same thing as you, he would not have a library of action movies and comedy films and a bar full of Hennessy right now. Even Osama bin Laden, in the waning light of his own existence, isolated from society, living in caves, pacing back and forth in that courtyard with over a decade of internal reflection, he realized he had been manipulated by the same monster that has kept us all from standing up for what is truly right until now. Ourselves. I would put my life on it. When we, all of us, kicked in that door, he accepted us with open arms, because he longed for his own death in shame. Assad is proving the same thing right now. All he wants to do is be free. He is so scared, he has agreed to not use chemical weapons. He doesn't want to hurt anyone else. He's now just fighting for his own survival. The biggest step we can take to save ourselves, the only way to end the downward spiral, is to save him. Save him from his past. Don't let it determine his future, as your past does not determine yours, as mine doesn't determine mine, because it's all of our future. We have chosen to never look back. We have chosen not to define our society by what is now beneath us. We are all, right now, vowing to take the climb out of the darkness. With each exhausting effort onward and upward, we shatter a glass ceiling, bound over a milestone that was once thought to be impossible. And as we look ahead, we see never-ending progress with endless reward. Never to reach the top, never to plateau, because we've already made the climb. We have already succeeded. Never to fall again, because there are 7 billion hands pushing each one of us up the face of this mountain. Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream was your dream. John Lennon's Imagine wasn't a fantasy. Bob Marley's One Love just represents what all of us already know and desire more than anything. So now that you have been to the mountaintop, you've shared your dream with the world, we don't have to imagine anything. We can come together under one love and be more than all right. Every man and woman truly equal, just as we were born. Suffering is a thing of the past tomorrow. Today. We're going to keep climbing every day, just as we have, only now together, always have been. Up with the world behind us every day. It feels indescribable, a level of joy we have never known. We're going to end human suffering together. We are all that important, because without all of us, we can't do the most selfish thing imaginable. We can't guarantee the self-preservation of the human race without all of us, for all of us. The Syrian people are going to open their arms and forgive Assad, and they will together free each other. We are going to disarm our nuclear weapons and solve the energy crisis and end global warming. To end injustice and conflict, we must end all forms of oppression. To rid the world of the homeless, we must open up our homes. To rehabilitate criminals, we must let them free into a world where they now see they can achieve anything. To prevent one another from picking up a weapon again, we have to stop giving each other reasons. We're going to cure cancer, end all conflict, and venture into the unknown. It doesn't matter who we are. All that matters is our cause. We are going to save this planet, ourselves, and see the stars and different worlds like it. There is only one thing on this earth more powerful than men and women willing to die for a cause. That's men and women that will do whatever it takes to live forever. Accept that, and all of our dreams just became a reality.